Hi there, this is Brandon with Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is October 5th, 2017. Today, me and my partner, Levi Kathman, are working at the address 1123 West Sharp Avenue here in Spokane, Washington. Our screen's pretty black right now, but what we are looking at is going to be the main sewer line for the address. Back a little bit to get a picture here. I know our camera was pretty gunked up with some stuff. So basically, we got called out here to do a main line. We're working out in a clean out in kind of the side yard area. We had a heck of a time getting through this line the first time. In fact, I don't even think we ever really got all the way out there. So our cutter bit that we go into with every main line that we do is kind of in a U shape, and it has two little points at each tip. When I pulled that back, it was really polished, pretty clean, and both the tips were snapped off. So we tried to go in there with a different tip, and got bound up pretty good, got it stuck pretty good. It's a little bit smaller of a tip, it's in a spade shape, so it's a little bit easier to get unstuck. So yeah, we ended up getting it unstuck. I figured we locate the spot, which was at about 72 feet. So we located a spot actually out in the little strip of grass right before it goes into the street. So I just kind of want to show you guys a couple things right here. As you can see, pretty much right here, I believe we are in either 4 or 6 inch clay tile piping. So you can just kind of see as I pull back, and even in front, this whole entire pipe is pretty much encased in roots. I mean, it's pretty much as good as gone right now. You can see rocks in the bottom, chunks of clay tile everywhere, and just this massive root mass. Obviously, we were able to cable through these root masses right here. Yeah, there's a really good picture. You got some rocks in here. You got a little bit of separation right there, and then just the whole top of the pipe is encased in roots. You know, the only step that we would really have right now, personally, I wouldn't want to risk it, but we could hydrojet. You know, if the pipe was in a little bit more stable condition, I mean, with all these roots coming in right here, I mean, that's literally the whole top of the pipe. I am almost positive there are holes pretty much everywhere in the top, and we wouldn't want to risk coming out here and completely collapsing the line. Our jetter can go anywhere from about 1,000 psi to 4,000 psi, so I think we would do it more harm than good at this point, honestly. Kind of give you one more look. There's a couple rocks in the line, and then just the whole top of the pipe. Got a huge separation there, and then the whole top of the pipe is just encased in roots. Right here it kind of starts back up again at about 65 feet. It just goes black, and you can't get out any farther. So this is the main problem I saw with this pipe, is just a ton of again, right here, pretty much half the pipe is just encased in roots. I mean, we maybe have 1.5 or 2 inches of leadway there. A couple more little teeny tiny roots. Honestly, pulling back, that was really the only problem that we saw, is just pretty much, you know, the whole pipe is just encased in roots in those 2 spots, making it pretty impossible for it to get clean. Quite honestly, I am going to refer out to our excavation company to come out and either do a spot repair or replace this line. Gosh, another spot where the whole top of the pipe is just encased in roots. It would probably be in the best interest just to get this whole line replaced, you know, so you don't have any of these issues again. Another spot where there's just a ton of roots. This side, just a bunch of roots there. Some more roots there. Those ones aren't nothing really to be worried about, just because they're so small. But like I said, I did locate this spot for him. I believe it was about 4 feet 1 inch down there, or that's what our locator says anyways. At about 20-ish feet now from the clean out in which we are working in. And again, some more rock debris. Yep, I think there's another quite large hole in this pipe as well. We're just pushing rocks right there. Yeah, I think this pipe has just pretty much kind of met its, just needs to be replaced. And right here we fall into a belly. Belly's basically just when the pipe loses grade and it actually flows uphill rather than downhill. It takes a little bit for the water to drain out. That's why there's a little bit of standing water there. So we're at about 10 feet from our clean out now. I mean, even this spot, good as garbage. It just roots all over the top, fall into another little belly, and you can kind of just see this line is just pretty much toasted. Pulling back up to the clean out now, we'll give you a little picture of that. So right here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but this is the clean out that we were working out of. Again, that was Brandon Redler and Levi Kassman. Today's date is October 5th, 2017, and that was your video inspection. Thank you.